How hard is it for you, Dana? Because I know, you're a great promoter, but you're a lot more than that. You're kind of, in a lot of ways, you're kind of a babysitter. And how hard is it for you sometimes to have to take a step back? Like, for example, like with the Conor McGregor bus incident, right? You get into Madison Square Garden, biggest fight ever, everything's going to happen. And next thing I know, this amazing superstar athlete goes crazy, starts tossing dollies at buses. I mean, what goes through your head when that happens?
Yeah, that was a bad day. That was a very bad day. We have a lot of bad days around here where bad shit happens, but that was right up there with the worst.
Now, do you call Conor and you're like, what the fuck are you doing? Or do you have to kind of just let everyone else take it?
Yeah, no. So we, I did the interview with the media. I came back to the arena. I had just left the arena. I was literally half a block down the street when Reed Harris called me, freaking out that Conor was attacking the bus. So, I didn't understand exactly what was going on or what had happened, and I knew it was over. So I went to the hotel and waited for the fighters to come back from the hotel, but they had to stay there because the police were called. So the police were coming. So then I left the hotel and drove back to the arena. And that's when the press was still there, and I talked to the press, and Conor and I didn't talk until until Conor had gotten out of jail. I think that's the first time we talked.
Now, is it like talking? I mean, is it talking to you like your son, your child? Or are you saying, "Hey, listen, Betty, you got the whole world ahead of you. Come on, man. Like, what are you doing?"
No, I mean, Conor is a guy that I've obviously been behind since day one. He's a kid that I have tremendous respect for as a fighter and as a person. And we've always had this really good working relationship. But for him to come to one of our events at the arena and do what he did was as bad as it gets.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine. I was like, I remember texting you, like, hey, man, sorry you had a wrong bad day. You texted back a gun emoji to, like, your head. Like, fucking, yeah. I'm like, oh, man. And then I said, like, even John Jones thinks that McGregor needs to put it together. And like, normally I get, like, an LOL from you, and I got nothing. And I'm like, uh-oh. I feel like I'm bombing in my own text messages right now. This is not good. This comedy is tragedy plus time. Let's give this some time. So, yeah. But that's why it's got to be so hard, because MMA is you attract such a great athlete, but you also attract some people that are just out there. And for you to have to kind of rein them all in, that's got to be brutal. It's got to be brutal.
Yeah. No, we got a lot of people under contract here, over 500 fighters under contract, and that doesn't include all the employees I have here, So things are always happening. Somebody, has personal problems or something, every day we deal with this stuff from, on both sides, fighters and employees.